To my white boss, who asked me why I'm writing another racism poem. Why I don't write about stuff that actually matter, like squirrels. You squirrely fucker. I guess when I hear black church mama screaming gospel, I guess when I hear pastor over congregation to, bury casket bearing black boy, I guess that's what you want me to write about, huh? A fucking squirrel? Alright, so here's your squirrel poem. News headline: White cop kills unarmed squirrel. Mike Brown squirrel's death leaves his fur in Ferguson. Sandy Cheeks killed in Texas. Alton squirreling shot 6 times. Philando squirrel Castile goes casket. Pretty brown squirrel, life all in a nutshell, resting in that acorn casket from a cop's shell casing to the chest. Pretty brown squirrel is roadkill every day. Yeah, pretty squirrel brains paint concrete like Mona Squirrel Lisa's, but pretty brown squirrel's death can never imitate art. Pretty brown squirrel's project home treehouse becomes the next project for a liquor store. Arts and crafts, that means project home, artfully drawn to blueprint to craft beer in white hands. Pretty squirrel going nuts behind gentrification. Pretty squirrel too ghetto. Pretty squirrel taking over for the 99 and the 2000. Pretty squirrel grew up around his little brother squirrel slinging that acorn to keep fruits on family tree. Mama squirrel saw her baby squirrel heading to that big tree in the sky. See, boss man, the fruits don't fall far from the tree be falling down with the fruits. When my boss said, be peaceful, pretty squirrel. See, you gotta dig down deep in the gospel, pretty squirrel. He doesn't care that a pretty squirrel like me grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood. See, where we was lynched in the neck of the woods to become the woods of necks, cropolis necks. Ain't it funny how backwards all of that just sounded? But my boss said, nah, don't write them squirrel poems. Write the ones I really like. The furry George W. Bushy tail poems. Those Donald Tree Stump poems. Those all animal lives matter. No more brown squirrel lives matter. No more pretty squirrel living in this Rosa Parks. No more brown squirrel running away from races into asthma attacks. Even running away from your life can take your breath away. So do you hear me, boss man? Pretty orange squirrel is the new black. So here, I wrote your squirrel poem. You like that shit? Will you hang it in your office? Will you? Hang it?
Oh.